All right, welcome. Today, we're taking a journey, but not to some distant place on a map. Nope, we're going to be exploring the map inside you, using one of the most powerful ancient texts as our guide.
Okay, let's just start with this incredible claim. The Mahabharata, the epic that actually contains the Bhagavad Gita, says this. Think about that for a second. It's basically saying, hey, everything you need to understand about the human experience, it's in here. That's a pretty big statement, right?
And that huge claim leads us to the core idea we're going to unpack today. What if this epic poem, this story of a massive war, isn't actually about history? What if it's a guide, a psychological roadmap to the battle that's happening inside you, like right now?
So, let's set the scene. You've got this legendary warrior, Arjuna, standing on a battlefield, ready for the fight of his life. But the real drama isn't the swords and arrows. It's the absolute emotional breakdown he's having. He freezes, because when he looks at the enemy, he sees his own family, his mentors, his friends, and he just shuts down.
Here's the thing, though. Arjuna's crisis isn't just some ancient story. His questions are our questions. Why are we even here? Why do I never feel truly fulfilled? Why is life just one damn thing after another? Sound familiar? These are the exact same anxieties that we all wrestle with today. His dilemma is our dilemma.
And this, right here, is the key that unlocks the whole thing. The battlefield, it's not a physical place. It's a metaphor for your own mind. And every character in this epic story, they're not just people. They represent a different psychological pattern that exists inside of you.
Let's break it down. Take the blind king, Dhritarashtra. He literally can't see, but more importantly, he's blind to reality. He's paralyzed by his own attachments. Well, that's our own self-doubt, isn't it? It's that inner blindness that keeps us from seeing the truth of our situation and actually doing something about it.
And then there's his son, Duryodhana. This guy is the perfect picture of self-denial. Deep down, he's so convinced he's a failure that his only impulse is to destroy things, never to create. That's that destructive part of us, the one that rejects our own potential and keeps us locked in bad habits.
And then there's Arjuna. Now this is crucial. Arjuna is us. He represents our highest potential. He is that person we could be, responsible, capable, heroic. If, and it's a big if, we can just get a handle on all that inner chaos and rise to the challenge.
So who helps Arjuna? Who helps us navigate all this? Krishna. But think of Krishna not just as a god, but as the voice of the cosmos itself. He's that universal wisdom, that guiding intelligence that shows us the path out of our inner conflict and toward becoming whole.
Okay, so we've mapped the inner battlefield. We know who the players are. So the big question is, how do we win? What are the weapons we're supposed to use in this fight? Well, according to this decoding, the Gita lays out 4 very practical, very powerful tools.
And here they are, the 4 pillars of power: integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. And listen, these aren't just feel-good, abstract ideas. They are actual powers you can use to take command of your inner world.
First up, integrity. And this is way more than just being honest with others. It's about fulfilling the word you give to yourself. You know that feeling when you say you're going to do something and you actually do it? That creates this powerful inner state of wholeness, of completion.
Next is authenticity. This is about having the courage to act from your highest potential, not from your fears. It means you're constantly pushing your own boundaries, trying to be the person you can be, not just the person you've been told you are.
Third, we have responsibility, but we got to redefine it. This isn't a burden. It's not about blame. It's your ultimate power. It's the radical idea that you are the source of your reality. Once you really get that, you stop being a victim of your life and you become the creator of it. And finally, there's enriching. And honestly, this one is the natural result of the other 3. When you live with integrity, authenticity, and responsibility, your very being starts to contribute to the world. Life stops happening to you and starts flowing through you.
So, okay, you practice these 4 pillars, you work on them. But why? What's the end game? What is this state of being you're actually building toward? The goal is this powerful state called completion.
And I love how this quote puts it, living without a hangover from the past. It's not about getting amnesia. It's about being able to remember things without the sting, without the pain. It means you are fully here, right now.
And the results of living in completion are, well, they're profound. You get back the parts of yourself you thought were broken or lost. That sense that you're separate from life, that just dissolves. And maybe best of all, you get off the hamster wheel. You stop chasing goals thinking they'll make you happy because you realize you're already whole.
And let's be absolutely clear on this. This is not a philosophy of escape. The Gita isn't telling you to go hide in a cave. It's doing the exact opposite. It's teaching you how to live fully in the world with all its messiness, but from this powerful, unshakable core of completion.
Now this leads to one last, really provocative idea. We all know what it's like to wake up from a super vivid dream and realize, oh, that wasn't real, right? So what if this waking life is just another kind of dream? And what if there's a higher state of consciousness that we can wake up into?
And that, right there, is the ultimate point of this whole explainer. The journey isn't about becoming something you're not. It isn't about finding some magical purpose out there in the world. The whole point of the journey is to strip away all the illusions so you can realize the fundamental truth. You are already complete. You always have been.
I want to end with this beautiful idea. When intellect ripens, it becomes intelligence. When emotion ripens, it becomes devotion. When our being ripens, we become enlightened, complete. It's not a fight, it's a ripening, a natural process of coming home to the person you were always meant to be.